What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new series, You're Nothing Special. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix Spain, España, for granting me the screeners to this entire new show. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. You know, there's a lot of teen shows out there about witches and covens and Wiccans, but think of this latest one in terms of, what if her witch powers are not what you think they are? What if it's all just a string of happenstance and the consequences of one's action? But I'm getting ahead of myself here. If you want to know my overall verdict of You're Nothing Special, I'd say this show is a pleasant surprise. It's cute, it's cheeky, it's delightful, it's clever. The lead character, Amaia, is irresistibly amusing. Between her snarky inner thoughts and her gullible, unintentional ways of manipulating love, Amaia keeps pulling me in, scene by scene. And the actress who plays her, Delia, embodies this next-door girl persona with such ease, I can't keep my eyes off of her. In You're Nothing Special, Amaia's life, according to her, just sucks. Overnight, she has to say goodbye to her life in Barcelona, where she has all her friends and her day-to-day already established, to go live in her mother's village, where nothing ever happens. However, she will soon discover something that could turn her life around. That perhaps she has inherited the powers of her grandmother, a woman she never met, but with the reputation of being the only witch that has ever lived in the town of Salabarria. There are a total of 6 episodes, and what's always interesting to me about Spanish shows set in small towns or villages is that because Spain is such an ancient country, even their small towns look historic, meaning either the roads or the architectures give off that vibe of a time long gone. But anyway, throughout this season, all that Amaia wants is to go back to the big city, Barcelona, but then she starts making friends with 3 local people in particular who become her clique. 3 friends who encourage her to pick up where her late grandmother left off, and that is to be a witch. The overall tone of this show is lively and energetic. Lots of socializing, lots of fraternizing. Sure, there are combative scenes involving bullies and insecurity, but Amaia's inner thoughts always make the smartest, hilarious comebacks. I like this approach better than the overuse breaking the fourth wall, because this here is a lot snappier and it keeps you on your toes, because you do not want to miss a single comment by Amaia. Now, just like with every teen dramedy, the engine that drives the story are the character's secrets. And in You're Nothing Special, the writers did a fantastic job of interweaving that with Amaia's enthusiasm for witchcraft. So much so that when one of the episodes kind of focuses more on the angst and the entanglements, it still retains your interest in seeing how far Amaia can keep her ruse up. Having said all that, the show is not without its shortcomings. Among them is, the writers try to inject some sort of tension of racism due to the fact that Amaia's sister is the only black girl in town, but those multiple efforts end up going nowhere. And then there's this whole thing with Amaia's mother's romantic prospect that does provide some of this show's funny moments, but all in all, it's shaky, awkward, and unresolved. So some of these subplots are weak and underdeveloped, and they are issues that frankly make you wonder, why bother bringing them up in the first place? The show's true strength lies in Amaia's dynamics with her friends and her crush, and the complications that ensue, because deep down, she wants to control the narrative to her own benefit. Keep in mind that the title is You're Nothing Special. And sure, maybe this show ultimately is not all that special, but I still very much enjoy it, and it puts a big smile on my face. And sometimes that's more than enough.